A 16-year-long dispute between a Grand Traverse County homeowner and the township may be reaching a boiling point, with the state Supreme Court agreeing to hear a case that questions what a reasonable level of privacy truly is. From North Long Lake Road, Todd Maxon's property looks like any other, maybe even a little tidier. But it's not this view that raised concerns with some neighbors and Long Lake Township officials, and 17 years later has the Michigan Supreme Court stepping in. According to court documents, in 2007, the township first raised a legal challenge to the number of cars Maxon kept on the property. Maxon prevailed. But a decade later, following up on concerns, the township tried something that may have crossed the legal line to get a better view of what was actually happening here, out of plain sight. Court documents suggest the township hired a drone operator on more than one occasion to get a bird's eye view, to get evidence that Maxon was in violation. Those 2017 and 2018 flights generated visual evidence that Maxon and his legal team say crossed a Fourth Amendment line of unreasonable searches. In their legal filings, Maxon's attorneys claim that the vehicles weren't visible from the ground, and today they really aren't from North Long Lake Road, and that using a drone was an invasion of privacy. They go on to claim that if these types of searches are allowed, it would permit, quote, government officials to trample the people's Fourth Amendment rights consequence-free, end quote. Different courts have had different views on the case. Most recently, a 2-1 legal defeat for the Maxons in the state's Court of Appeals. So an appeal was made to the state's Supreme Court, and it was just announced that the High Court will take the case. In their filings, the Maxons request, among other things, a reversal of the appeals court ruling and a, quote, suppression of all evidence obtained from the government's warrantless drone surveillance of their property. Now, we did reach out to the township and the Maxons' attorney for comment. Again, the Supreme Court says they will add the case to its next session with no definitive timeline on a possible ruling.